Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tesla Plays, and welcome to one of my favorite Ys games. But before we get too much into this, time for an intro. This is the first ever game I played in the Ys lineup. Oh shit. Shit, hold on. Forgot it was muted. Huh. Sorry about that. This is on the PS2 emulator, so I have to mute it when I'm not playing it. That should fix it. Hopefully. Thank you. This one was actually localized by Konami, believe it or not. And they made some questionable choices with this game in particular.
So you're the red-haired Adol. The name's Ladok. So how about it? Let's discover the edge of the world together. Huh?
Get out of the way! Under the direct order of Adol Agares, we are here to arrest the red-haired Adol. Where is he?
This way.
There he is, over there! Stop!
We're really sailing away!
Adol! It's been a while. It's me, Tara. Remember? We had our adventure in Xandria 3 years ago. I bet you didn't even recognize me since I've grown into such a beautiful woman.
What? You're heading to the giant vortex of Canaan? You can't be serious! The vortex of Canaan. For ages, it swallowed countless ships heading to the west and brought fear to all seafarers like ourselves. However, legend holds that within its eye lies a treasure beyond imagination. That's great.
Ladok's the captain here, and he's my dad. 2 years ago, he let me board this ship, the Tremar. I wanted to see the world, because if I didn't, I would never catch up to that certain someone.
Man, dude just can't catch a break, can he? This Yeast 1 all over again. So... I'm going to be playing through this game twice, because there are two different versions. This is my preferred version, but just to be fair, I will be trying to... Yeah, you definitely want to turn the BGM and sound effects for this game way down. Because I don't know if you noticed me playing that, but the voices did not come out very loud compared to the music. I don't know if you can affect that in the cutscene, but I know you can affect that for the rest of the game. I mean, the opening. Now, that was not the opening to the original Yeast 6, though. Konami's version is... a product of the time, I guess. But I like it, you know, this was on the PS2, not on PC, and I'm guessing because of that, they probably just wanted something that reflected the graphics that PS2 is known for. Because back in that day, colorful and bright graphics weren't exactly something you saw outside of Nintendo. And most players just had that expectation. So I'm sure Konami was like, yeah, we need to do some changes here if we want this to sell. There's a long story behind this, but basically Konami and Falcom, the developers of Yeast, kind of fell off after this, and there's been bad blood ever since. But I don't blame Konami though. I mean, they are right, because had they released Yeast 6 in its original form back then on the PS2 of all things, it would not have been successful, I'm pretty sure. It would never have just been popular enough to where I think it would have been successful over here. I mean, hell, even in the state we got it, it was barely hitting the sales numbers. I mean, obviously some people played it, but it just didn't have the impact that they were looking for. It would take a while after this before Yeast really became popular over here, and I'm still a bit salty about that. People just didn't respect the series, and I'm very upset because other 2D styled games like this were becoming popularized at the time, but this series struggled with it. Now, if you select New Game, you get difficulty settings, normal, hard, and cheat. So, cheat has in-game codes you can put in to enable different things here. I'll get more into that when I do a New Game Plus for this game. Now, we can play normal or hard. Compared to Yeast 1 and 2, this game is a little bit more casual-friendly. So you could probably get away with playing hard if you want, but I'll be playing on normal. I don't usually play hard mode unless there's a specific reason for it. And I believe this cutscene is the same as the opening. I think so, anyway. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it doesn't affect the audio volume at all. So we can just skip. This takes place after Adol fell off the ship, I think. Yep. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, after he fell in the water, ooh, pretty.
wind. I'm sorry. Keep going. I love it when you play the flute, Ola. Thank you. What's that?
Yeah, the voice on the cutscene is very low. Thankfully, I think that's the last one for a while.
An Arisian.
So, yeah, this game is fully voice acted. I don't mean partially voice acted, like during special scenes. I mean completely voice acted. But only the PS2 version. Konami took special lengths to make this game more marketable, hiring a full staff to seek out voice actors that they thought would fit the various characters, and each one has one. And to this day, it is quite the accomplishment to have every character have a voice that fits them. It's actually really cool. This was the first game I ever played, and boy did it set a standard for me.
They've never washed up on this beach before. Is he dead? No, he's alive. He's still breathing. But he must be treated immediately. Isha, please stay here. I'll go get help, so keep watch over him. Oh, okay. So, it's true. They don't have tails.
Or long ears, it looks like.
His ears are really small, too.
Okay, she does make mention of that.
And his hair. It's almost like a flame.
Okay, is red hair really that uncommon in this world? Because people constantly make mention of it. I mean, blue hair is apparently really common in this world, but red hair? Pfft, get out of here with that shit.
Huh? No.
Okay.
What was that? I haven't been seeing those visions as much as I used to, but when I was looking at him, Why? I'm shaking. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Well, that's a thing, okay.
I can't believe an Arisian would wash up on our beach. To make matters worse, it appears as if he is a warrior. Why did you even bring him here?
Well, you're rude.
I am really sorry, Uncle, but it looked like he might die any second back there. It seemed best to get him treatment here in the village.
But distrust towards the Arisians has never been stronger. You're a priestess. If you act this way, it only adds fuel to the fire.
I know I've heard this voice before, the voice actor. I just forget where. I think it's a popular one.
But... Thank goodness you're awake. Can you understand me?
It's fortunate that you can understand our words.
Why wouldn't we? I mean, you're speaking proper English.
I'm Odd, and I serve as chief of the Redder tribe. Red-haired Arisian, what is your name?
Again with the red hair.
Arisian names always sound so strange to me. Adol, you should really thank this girl. She's the one who rescued you when you washed ashore.
My name is Olha. We've done what we can for now, but your injuries still are not healed. Please try not to push yourself. Take some time to recuperate.
We can't have you here for long. You're feeble, Arisian, but you're still young. You'll get well soon. When you can get up and about again, you must leave our house.
But Uncle...
Olha, you are a priestess and a descendant of Alma.
trauma. Okay, suddenly full fancy tactics.
You must never forget your duty to the River Tribe.
I am truly sorry. My uncle really means no harm. It's just that he's had some problems with the Arisians lately. Well, just make yourself at home and rest for now. Oh!
Oh, it's you again.
Here.
Well, your voice is loud. Well, she's a shy one. Although after what happened. Okay, so... Wow. Still wasn't low enough. Yeah, game developers do have a hard time trying to balance music and voice volume. I've had this happen several times. Oh, there she is. Woman's offering a prayer at the altar with her eyes closed. So from an Adol, even an Adol addresses her.
Hmm? Oh, I'm so sorry. When I pray, I sort of get lost in a trance. I am so relieved. You look much healthier now. You were actually asleep for 3 whole days, you know. Your wounds had healed, but your body itself became quite frail.
Huh. Okay.
You seem to be perfectly okay now, though, so I'm glad. Oh, please excuse me. Allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Olha, and I am a Redden priestess. You said your name was Adol, correct? So, how did you end up washing ashore on our island anyway?
Let's just say I have very bad luck when I seem to get on a boat. Since the overboard, our ship was attacked by the Romans, not Romans, but Romans, in the Great Vortex. Totally different.
Pirate? Romans?
And those words mean nothing to her, I guess.
I do not understand, but your situation seems similar to other Arisians, though. Well, I'm sure there is a lot you still don't understand, so I shall answer whatever questions I can. Please ask me anything you want. You think my ears and tail unusual? Arisians, outsiders, are always surprised. But we Redda find people with small ears and no tails such as yourself quite strange. That makes us even.
I really love this girl. She has such a charming personality.
Since ancient times, we Redda have dwelt here on the Canaan Islands. Through Alma's grace, we have received the bounty of the forest and ocean. But I suppose our way of life may differ from that of you Arisians. Many from beyond the Great Vortex have washed ashore, just like you. We call all such people Arisians. In the northeast, these people have built and live in a stone settlement. It's on Canaan Island. Unfortunately, though, you can't get there right now. The Great vortex that you got trapped in. The Canaan Islands are actually inside of it. We Reda live on Quatera Island, blessed with heavily wooded areas. Canaan Island has plains and mountains. The Arisians live there. Lastly, there's Zemeth Island in the inland sea, home to ancient ruins. Combined, these three form a chain known as the Canaan Islands.
Okay.
Oh, have you already met her? She is Isha, my younger sister. She has always been rather shy around Arisians. So I think that must be why she seems to be avoiding you. She can be timid, but she's a good, tender-hearted girl. I'd love to see you two get to know each other.
That might be kind of hard now, considering that the first time she saw us, something weird happened.
His name is Ord. He's our uncle and the chief of the Reda tribe. He is not only a warrior and a hunter, but a sage well-versed in our legends. Sir Adol? Please, do not worry about what my uncle said to you. He has a bit of a grudge against Eurasians due to some recent events. Once we explain things to him in more detail, he'll come around. I will be staying in this room, carrying out my duties as a priestess. But if there is anything you need to know, you are always free to ask me.
Now, one thing that I appreciate that this game does, aside from just making the various NPCs a lot more interesting, not only because of the voice acting, but also the dialogue feels way more natural, is they start you with equipment for a change. Yes, unlike the first two Ys games, you actually start with equipment now, and believe me, that sounds like it should be a standard, but for this series especially, it is so comforting to know that. You don't have to save up a whole bunch of money just to have basic equipment. Now, I don't have any armor, which is weird since they showed armor on the table there, so what the heck. But don't worry though, it's not hard to get that, like at all. I've been using the D-pad when playing Ys 1 and 2, but this is a game that has proper 3D movement, so that the joystick is preferable for this one. It's not like there's anything here. So, has anyone moved in here? Nope. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Works for me. Oh, never mind. I guess you can use the D-pad. That's interesting.
So you finally come to your senses.
Oh, don't you look friendly.
You may call me Silva. I am a warrior of the Reda. Though the very sight of you makes my skin crawl, I carried you here at Olha's request. I would have never aided you otherwise.
Well, you're nice.
Lago helped carry you too. You should go thank him. Even an Arisian is capable of showing his gratitude, right?
I'm sorry. You startled me. I've heard about you from Olha. Are you well already?
My granny is the oldest person in the village, and she's quite strict. She tends to ramble on about certain topics, but please don't mind her too much. So, you're the Arisian that Olha brought in? Is that red hair? Oh, my, you're quite handsome.
Well, at least you're nice.
You seem a little too nice, though. Milka and I are twin sisters. Milka's the eldest. She's outside. I'm Rakshi, the youngest sister, but only by 3 minutes. That lady over there with the scary look on her face is our granny. It's nice to meet you, Sir Red Hair.
I swear, that's gonna be such a common theme for people to describe him by his red hair. It even becomes a nickname for him later.
Are you the one? The Arisian that Olha treated? That girl has got some nerve. A legitimate priestess treating an Arisian. I'll have a stern word or two with Ord when I see him next. For an Arisian to intrude into my household, Alma will not be pleased. Leave immediately.
Yeah, a lot of people really despise us. I mean, I guess it shouldn't be too surprised if it's not obvious by the culture and just the way they're designed. They're obviously going for an elfish and human dynamic here when it comes to prejudice and stuff. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but they do a pretty good job with the culture, though. When I first played this game, I was already hooked into what the story is going to be about.
So you're the Arisian that everyone's talking about. Strange things have been happening here lately, so everyone's uneasy. Try not to cause any trouble, okay? Well, I don't really approve of Arisians either. I can't help it if Olha saved you, but it'd be better if you didn't hang around for long.
Well, at least you're not trying to be too aggressive about it.
Oh, whoops. So, you having a cup too? Huh? Since when did Arisians have red hair? Everywhere I go, I hear people talking about you. But it doesn't bother me much. Come on, drink with me.
Okay, that's a pretty good impression of a drunk man. A drunken man. You'd be amazed how often, when it comes to games with voice acting, a lot of people really try to force how drunken people speak, and I've seen several occasions where it just feels forced as hell, and it's not legitimate. That actually sounded pretty close, though.
Eek! An Arisian! What are you doing here? What's an Arisian doing here?
What is an Arisian doing here? Well, the fact that you are here must mean that Ord has permitted it. Confronting you, Arisians can be quite difficult for me.
Yeah, some are more aggressive than others.
Whoa, who are you, mister? Whoa, who are you?
Oh, you only say one thing.
So you're the Arisian everyone's talking about. There are many among us Redda who do not think well of your kind. It's not any fault of yours. It's because we've had many problems with other Arisians living here. I'm sure there are some in the village who'll speak ill of you, but please try not to blame them. I'm sure there are some in the village who'll speak ill of you, but please.
Okay, you too.
Hey, mister! Who are you? You've got short ears and no tail. Are you a friend of Sir Kevin?
Sir who?
Hey, mister! Who are you? You've got short
Okay, one thing.
Oh, are you the Arisian that Olha was talking about? I'm glad you're okay. I'm surprised Chief Ord allowed it. Oh, are you the Arisian?
I also appreciate the fact that they all have distinct designs, like all of them do. They put a lot of attention to detail into this.
Well, you must be from Europa.
Europa, really? Couldn't say Europe, huh?
Did you by any chance wash ashore here on Quatera Island? I'm surprised that the Redda even cared for you. My name is Kevin. Like you, I also washed ashore here from the outside. What am I doing here, you ask? I'm here peddling goods from the neighboring island of Canaan. Is there anything you need? If you need some help, just let me know.
Okay, but I'm surprised they would buy from you. But yes, this is indeed a shop.
Is there anything you need? If you need some help, just let me know.
So we have potato nuts, honey, herb, tomato flour, and a hard leather, which is basically our first armor upgrade. It takes 100 gold to buy it though, and we currently don't have any. So definitely have to wait on that. But yeah, we basically explored everything we can in the town. Don't know what this Largo person was, though.
Oh,
Hi. That's a work in progress.
Hey, you're up and about already?
Oh, there he is.
You were pretty weak by the time we got to the beach. I thought you might be a goner. Oh, my name's Largo. I might not look like it, but I'm actually a warrior of the tribe. Nice to meet you. You're lucky that it was Oha who found you. Who knows what would have happened if it had been the chief or Silva? Oh, the chief? He's probably at the suspension bridge to the northeast. You'd better not venture to the northwest of the woods of Cortera. There's a beast there, more brutal than anything around here. It's technically blocked off, but you can jump over the barrier quite easily. Be careful if you do, though. You'd better not venture. There's a beast. It's technically blocked off. You see the shining monument there? It's called a spirit monument. You'll find them scattered throughout the Canaan Islands. It's said you can receive Alma's grace by just touching one. You should give it a try if you get hurt or become tired. Attack using the square button. Press square repeatedly for a 3-hit combo. Jump using the X button, and change direction with the analog stick. Use items with the triangle button. To thrust upward, press square while going up on a jump. While coming down from a jump, press square to thrust downward. To do a dash slash, tap the directional button, then square. A dash jump will clear long jumps. To do this, dash slash, then press X.
So yeah, I suppose now is a good time to talk about this. The bump system is forever gone. Well, okay, technically there was another game that used it, though I'm on the fence about playing that one. The game I'm referring to is Ys 4, and there were actually 2 retro versions of Ys 4. And as far as I'm concerned, they're both outclassed by the Ys 4 remake that came out. There's really no need to play that version these days, especially considering how archaic it is. I know some people like it, but I remember playing the one on Super Nintendo, which is the inferior one of the 2. And I hated it, and I've seen a playthrough of the other one. It doesn't really appeal to me. When you see me play Ys 4, it will be the remake. So... But yeah, this game plays with a far more action-paced battle system, which is kind of disappointing for me, since I actually liked the bump system a lot. It was very unique and creative, but I can understand why they didn't want to keep using it, since it was pretty basic, and the games would probably get repetitive eventually. Don't worry, the game is still pretty easy to play once you're used to it. At least until later on.
All swords have different skills. Perform the wind sword skill to get an extra hit. To do this, press the square button after a 3-hit combo. The flame sword increases attack. Just hold down square for this skill. Plunge through an enemy with the thunder sword skill. Press square repeatedly. Easy, right? Open the menu with Start and select Equip for the equipment screen. Here, you can select appropriate weapons and items. The weapon is the sword you wield. Use the L1 and R1 buttons to switch swords during battle. Shield is the shield you carry. Armor is the armor equipped. Accessory are the accessories you wear. Item is for equipping consumables. You can use the equipped item during the game with the triangle button. Use the circle button to perform magic attacks. Each sword has a unique effect, but it uses magic points, so watch your magic gauge. Attacking enemies increases your magic points, and so does taking hits. Recover health and status with items or by finding save points. Except for Curse, status effects fade with time. Poison decreases hit points gradually, but will never decrease it to 0. As you probably expect, Slow slows you down. It also hinders your jumps. Confusion will move you in the opposite direction. Curse decreases defense and attack. Be careful, it does not pass with time.
So, technically, some of those things I shouldn't have shown yet, since it's kind of a spoiler, but, whatever. For the time being, it's not really important to us. Okay, so... So, the basic 3-hit combo you can use with the square button is going to be the most common way of fighting enemies. But you can also jump in this game. Yeah, this game is platforming. Ys 1 and 2 did not. Yeah, sounds neat and all, but you're probably gonna... If you ever play this game, you're probably gonna hate that it's platforming. Because of one specific area later on. Trust me, we'll get to it. There's this advanced technique you can do. What you need to do is press the direction you're facing, and quickly press both the attack and the jump button. See if I can do it. There it is. This is called the jump slash. There's a short one and a long one. You need to practice doing the long one, though. It's really hard to do, and I'm playing this on an emulator, and boy, am I going to be glad for that later on, because of save states. Speaking of, yeah, okay. Wanted to make sure my save state button was enabled. We have these squirrels here. Oh yeah, critical hit is in this game now. On occasion you'll get a critical blow that does triple damage. Okay, these flowers can be a little annoying since they will occasionally try to breathe poison gas at you. You do not want to be hit with the poison gas, because it indeed poisons you over time. And we currently don't have many options of curing it. It does last a pretty sizable amount of time too, so your health can go down pretty quick. It does wear off though. It's best to avoid that. What you want to do is use a downwards thrust. Yeah, you can really feel the Zelda 2 with this game, I'll say that much. When I first played this game, I couldn't help but feel the Zelda references when I rented it from the game store long ago. I guess I should talk about that. I never really owned the game. I rented it from the game store. Level up. Yes, I think that was a level. Yeah, you have to... Oh, he just dropped something. What did he drop? Honey. Ooh, there's 50 HP. Yeah, enemies have item drops in this game. That's awesome. This will become a standard from Ys 2 onwards. I mean, every game after Ys 2. Oh, we have these things. If you can get number thrust on them, then they're helpless for a while, which is awesome. However, this room is very dangerous, because you have these flyers over here that will drop these, boar enemies. If they're charging at you, then you can't really do anything about it, and yeah, they hurt. And they keep bringing in more in this room. Good if you can beat them easily, but sadly, I am still a bit weak. So, but we can eventually kill them. And you kind of want to do that. They drop a lot of stuff. It does take a while, though. Oh my god. Quit something more. Nope, no, no. Where was that? He dropped something. Damn it. Well. Level up! Also, level ups in this game fully heal you, which is awesome. Oh, damn it. Right now I'm just trying to save up enough to actually get that armor. It helps a lot. Also, he dropped an item. I need to see what he dropped. Now you're dropping 2 at a time. Oh, yeah. Ooh, what's that? It's a blue gem. That sounds neat. Yeah, I had a moment to level up. Got another one. Neat. Hey guys, you want to bring in more now? Or are you too scared? Ah, so you're not. Wow. Surprised I'm already strong enough to get away with that. They are doing it less than before, though, so let's go ahead and make our way back. Wow. That's not honey. Oh, cures poison. Oh, neat. Tidal nuts. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can get a lot of item drops in this area. It's really worth your while to grind for a little bit here. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it is very helpful all the same. A lot of the items that Kevin sells, you can get for free out here if you're patient enough. I think you can sell items to him too, if I recall. You also can't save anywhere in this game. We do have enough for that armor, though. Yeah, you can. So you can make a little bit of extra money by getting items as well. So that's neat. Important to keep that in mind for later. So yeah, I'll just take this off your hands. Thank you. I also just find combat very addicting in this game, as opposed to Ys 1 and 2. Very nice. For now, we don't really need money, but it'll be useful later on. I also love how when you equip stuff in this game, you actually notice that Adol's appearance changes along with it. Love it when games do that. At this point, we can probably progress. I'm at a high enough level to where survival isn't exactly... Oop. I missed. This game's not too strict with needing levels either. You could be slightly under-leveled and still beat various enemies and stuff, so... it's really not that bad. As long as there's only one of them, you can knock them out of their dash, but good luck trying to do that when there's multiple in the field. Ooh, another honey. Awesome. Oop. Don't wanna... Ah! Yep, see. You can only really focus on one at a time, so... There we go. At least I can snag a few hits now, to where it's not a problem. Ah! No, you don't. Oh my god. Enough of the Emmy spam. Ugh. Okay, I'm surprised I'm getting away with this. Level up. Yeah, I'm surprised I got away with that shit. Okay, are you guys gonna stop? Well, we're at the suspension bridge.
So, you're Adol.
But don't you look pretty?
The chiefs told me all about you. I'm Kuval, a warrior and hunter of this tribe. It's unfortunate that you washed ashore here. This may sound cruel, but you're doomed to stay here. There's no way to escape from the Canaan Islands. You have no choice but to live in this land, sealed off by the Great Vortex.
Well, that's not a bad place to live. Okay, I am tired of this. Hold on. God. What? Good lord, with the music being super loud.
This may sound cruel, but you have no choice.
Okay, there we go.
You recovered rather quickly. You seem pretty tough for a helpless Arisian.
Bill thanks him for allowing him to restore his conscious.
As I said, you need not thank me. Olha and Isha are the ones who found you on the beach and cared for you. Personally, I would rather see you leave this island immediately. If only this bridge were not broken. Over there, you can see Canaan Island. It's a tad larger than Quatera. On the east coast of Canaan Island, the Arisians have built a town. If you could go there, you would be able to meet your tailless brethren, but as you can see, the suspension bridge to cross over there has collapsed. It did not fall naturally. A portion of the rope had been burned through. Not only that, amidst the confusion caused by the fallen bridge, a certain person disappeared from the village. That was roughly a month ago. Obviously, there is no reason for one of the Redda to do such a thing. Thus, there is no denying the culprit is in fact an Arisian. I doubt it has to do with you. You watched the show only 3 days ago. But even so, you can surely understand why everyone is a bit uneasy. I will allow you to stay in the village until the bridge is fixed. Under one condition. Destiny has chosen Olha and Isha to be the priestesses that guide us. You will refrain from unnecessary contact with them so as not to cause a disturbance.
So yeah, things aren't exactly going too well. Okay, maybe that's a little low. Let me pump it up just a little bit. But yeah, some of the voices are quieter than others, so I want to make sure that the music doesn't overpower them. If you're curious if you can hit the flyers, yes you can. It's very tricky though, and you don't get much for it, so I don't usually bother. Come here. I've been getting quite a few item drops here. 4? Wow, that's pretty generous. I'm used to just 3. Give me that. I'm up to 3 of those gems. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time in this room. I say as I continue to fight things that I run into, but it's mostly the flyers I'm concerned with. There we go. There we go. I'm not gonna worry with the boars for now. There's really no point. Because they're just gonna keep respawning in anyway. So we can't go that away. Okay, thankfully it did not poison me. On occasion it won't, but... Oh. Well, that was easy. Oh, come on. Yeah, sometimes the auto-targeting when you're near an enemy will prioritize one enemy over another, and unfortunately, sometimes it's not who you would want them to hit. But usually it's pretty good. Like, I don't usually have much in the way of major issues with the combat in this game. No, if I have issue with anything, it's certain platforming, but that's not gonna happen for a while, so it's not really a huge concern. So what's this way? The Found of Prayer. Sounds neat.
Oh my, Sir Adol! I had no idea you had gotten this far. You were not in the village, so I went looking for you, thinking you might have gotten lost or something. But from the looks of it, all my worrying has been for naught.
Yes, was a bow. Interesting.
This is the Fountain of Prayer, one of the Redda's sacred grounds. The water here is imbued with Alma's breath. This water is used during ceremonies as well as for healing. When we treated you, we also used it to cleanse your wounds. Oh yes, Sir Adol. Have you seen Isha around? It seems she is also not in the village.
Seems like Isha ran away from him near the village entrance.
Oh, Isha. I am sorry, Sir Adol. She is a kind child, but she tends to be shy around strangers. Lately, she's been acting a little strange. It is as if she's hiding something. Oh, pardon me. What I said has nothing to do with anything. I shall look for her and return home shortly. Sir Adol, your wounds have just healed, so please take it easy.
Well, so much for the game being hard. Yeah. Although when they put two of these things really close to each other, that can be a bit annoying. Oh, damn. More of that stuff. Neat. Couldn't quite react in time. I'm getting pretty lucky not getting poisoned here. Though I think at this point it wouldn't matter anyway. I could probably be poisoned a couple of times and it wouldn't affect much. Okay, let's check through the bridge again. Wow, okay. More healing items. Yeah, compared to Ys 1 and 2, this game is way more generous with that stuff. In those games, you basically just had to hope things were lying around in chests or on the overworld. Here, nah, enemies can drop them. Which certainly makes fighting enemies a lot more enticing when you know you can potentially get stuff out of it. Ah, too many enemies, damn it. I'd rather hit the flyers, but the game is trying to focus on the boar instead. There we go. Level up. Oh wow, it doesn't take long at all to kill him now. Also, you might notice I keep getting levels left and right here. But that doesn't make sense. Does it? Well, actually yes it does. This game, for whatever reason, does not use the experience system the other Ys games do. If it did, I certainly wouldn't have that much experience right now. Nah, the enemy gives the same amount of experience no matter what. But the experience required does go up accordingly as a result. It's gonna be a while before we see another one, but that's fine. I'm already way higher level than you'd probably normally be at.
About 2 years ago, the chief's son succumbed to a disease that the Arisians had brought with them. Back then, we didn't have the means to cure him. An old man who had washed ashore right around that time prescribed some medicine for him. About 2 years ago, an old man who...
Interesting. Oh god. We're up to 9 now. What's this way? Okay. Ooh. Gained herb. A powerful healing item. This game is really spoiling me here. Oh, there's that barrier the guy mentioned. We shouldn't really go over there, I don't think. I know it's theoretically possible to survive there, but... Moonset Shore? Oh, how tranquil. Man, that water looks pretty good for PS2 standards. There you are!
Oh! Can I help you?
Those are the I've been looking for.
She has? I'll be on my way then.
The way she speaks, it's almost like she's introverted. And if that was the intent, the voice actors did a good job with it. Well, time to go back to where we saw Olha, I guess. This first part can feel a bit slow, but don't worry, things pick up really soon. Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that looked like another antidote. So, I'm certainly not going to turn that down, because much later on, poisons could be much more harsh. Trust me, you'll see what I mean by that. I'm getting a lot of cool stuff. Let's see what I do have, actually. Let's see. 9? Oh my god! Holy crap! 9 of these, 1 honey, 1 herb, 5 camellia flowers. Oh my god! It's freaking nuts! What? What? That's normal, right?
Oh no! Huh?
Yeah, he just freaking blocked that shit with his sword, man. Adol tells you to stand back. Wandering Calamity, Demi Galba, wow. We're starting off strong here, man. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay, we have to hit the center. Yeah, okay, that would have been bad if we couldn't even hurt this thing. Also, if you do a jump slash, you can sometimes hit the upper part of his head for major damage. That's what they expect. Be careful of his fire breath, though. It's deceptively easy to get hit by that. Level up! No damage, okay. I think I'm over-leveled. Just a little. Just a little over-leveled. Uh-oh. Adol's sword has been broken to the bottom with the turbo monster. Yeah, that ain't good. I guess we're gonna have to fight with our bare fists from now on until we can get another one.
Are you alright?
Adol nods and tells her that he's not seriously injured.
Thank goodness. I'm sorry. Looks like I was wrong. You see?
Oh shit. He's not dead yet.
Look out! Got it.
The fuck? Holy crap.
Sister?
Ola's a bit of a badass. He took out that thing with a freaking arrow.
Thank goodness I made it in time.
When I heard the accursed roar, I quickly went around and gathered everyone I could find. But I never expected the first dragon hunt in 10 years to end just like that.
Wait, that's a dragon? Look more like a demon than a dragon.
I heard the story from Isha. Without your bravery, she might no longer be with us. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
We call that horrible beast the Wandering Calamity.
Yep, that's what it said.
They've appeared since ancient times and have been most destructive. They last showed up 10 years ago. There were 3 of them back then.
So there's 2 more still left out there.
We were fortunate to vanquish all of them, but we paid a heavy price.
Oh, never mind. I guess it's just a new one.
Young man of Arisia, no. Adol Kristen. Honestly, you've amazed me, sir. You see, steel weapons are useless against the Wandering Calamity. They can be used to weaken it, but you can't hope to slay the beast. You need a special weapon to penetrate its hard shell.
Ward chose Adol a spear. The tip is made of a green, transparent, glass-like material.
This is forged from a stone called Emil, found throughout these islands. It's harder and stronger than any metal the Arisians ever brought here. Olha's arrowheads are also made of Emil, which is why she was able to finish the beast off.
Man, this Emil stuff sounds amazing. I wonder if it has anything to do with that stuff I've been collecting.
But that's only because you had weakened it beforehand.
Right, okay.
To think you overpowered that monster without an Emil-based weapon. Sir Adol, you are a fine warrior.
Adol, I need to have a word with you. Join me in my room.
Uncle? You don't still think Sir Adol is...
I just need to speak with him as the chief. You needn't worry. Well, come with me.
I wonder what he could want. No, but I don't think you should worry. You did risk your life for Isha, so it cannot be anything bad.
You never can tell.
So you've come. We have much to discuss, but first, I must thank you. I'm so grateful that you rescued Isha. She and Olha are the precious children of my younger brother and his wife. 10 years ago, they sacrificed their lives protecting the village from the Wandering Calamity. To think the same fate almost befell Isha. I truly cannot thank you enough. And I would like to apologize for my rude behavior toward you.
Lord bows deeply to Adol.
You're only the second Arisian I ever accepted. Most are greedy, have no love for the spirits, and try to disturb the peace in this land. Sorry. I'll get to why I brought you here. You remember the stone wall to the north of the Fountain of Prayer? Where the monster came out of, I mean. There's actually an underground passageway beyond that wall. It's an ancient path to the shrine. Apparently, it even passes below the sea and reaches Canaan Island. So, now I have a question for you. Would you be willing to use that path to cross to Canaan Island? That's what I thought you'd say. I hear your sword shattered in a battle against the Wandering Calamity. So in that case, take this with you.
Oh. Love our sword.
This is a sword made of Emil that borrows power from the spirits. You will acquire various skills and magic by upgrading this weapon. A great warrior like you should have no problem realizing its potential. Well, not to ask a favor in return, but can you do one more thing for me?
Oh, you did give me a shiny new sword, so why not?
If you cross successfully to Canaan, I want you to investigate the disappearance of the mirror. It's a sacred white mirror known as the Mirror of Zem. which has been passed down to our priestesses for generations. It was stolen from our altar a month ago, the same day the bridge fell. I don't mean to implicate the Arisians, but we've already searched all of Quatera Island. So it's highly likely that it's indeed on Canaan Island. I'm sorry for asking. Just make a note of it. Be very careful making your way through the underground passageway. And when you get to the town... No, it's nothing. In fact, you best forget what you just heard.
That sword. I see. So that's what it was about. So, Adol, you do intend to go then?
I don't know, it's a big situation to her.
I have heard of that ancient passageway to the shrine. It was used by pilgrims on their way to Zemeth Island where Alma rests. They say there's a similar path on Canaan Island. But you just battled that monster. Why not rest before you go?
You kidding? We didn't even get touched.
I see. I guess you're determined then. Well, at least allow me to give you a parting gift too.
Oh, really? Seed of Vitality?
Sir Adol, please be very careful out there. May Mother Alma's blessings always be with you.
So, yeah. Strength plus 20? Damn. This thing's awesome. You notice how we mentioned upgrades, though? Yeah, this is definitely one big difference between this game and a lot of other games in the series, is the weapon system. You might notice that there's only 3 slots for weapons, but 6 slots for shield and armor. There's a reason for that, and I'll be getting into it later on, but for now we have this one. It is very strong starting out, compared to the one we had, which I think was only like plus 8. This is plus 20. It's insanely powerful for when we first get it. The developers probably intended you to not really grind at all, to go straight to the characters out in the forest, and go straight to the boss, because, the boss is a lot harder if you do it at a lower level. Possible if you know his pattern, but still a lot harder. So that's very interesting.
Adol, I heard! You beat the Wandering Calamity before the Chief, my brother, and the others could get there, right? Not bad. I guess some Arisians do make good warriors, eh? Granny said, if Adol needs anything mended, he can bring it here. I was surprised. Granny's never said anything nice about an Arisian before. Granny hadn't said any...
What is it, son? You want something?
Well, at least they're being a little nicer now.
Huh? He's not here either.
Oh wait, I didn't see you before.
For crying out loud, that brat is such a handful. My big sister's even more annoying than my mother. Always nagging me to help out.
I didn't see you before either. Where were you guys hiding?
I just can't take it.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey, I heard you saved Isha and fought the Wandering Calamity? Well, I guess there are some decent men, even among you Irisians. Well, I guess I have to rethink the way I look at you.
I have a feeling that the prejudice wouldn't go away overnight, though. So this is a little too convenient.
Legend says that the great Alma slumbers on Zimath,
the island north of Quitera. But the ocean currents around the island are too strong, so no one from the tribe dares venture there. We, Reda, tend to think of it as a forbidden holy site.
Huh? Where's Mommy?
My wife, Wenuka, should be helping me with my work as a craftsman. But how can I put this? She can't seem to hack it. Right now, she's helping out over at Lady Sola's place.
Really? Wow.
I keep making clumsy mistakes when I try to help around the house. So my father-in-law told me to go to Lady Sola's for a while and get some practice.
Well, it's the great hero. So, you fought against the wandering calamity without an Emil weapon? I truly can't believe it. It's the talk of the village.
Lady Wenuka came to help us out at home. Now I want to hurry up and get to cook too.
The Reda are actually talking to me now. That was a bit of a shock. I've heard you saved one of the village kids. The bridge is still down, so I'll just try settling down here and continue with my peddling. Huh? There's a path underground that connects to Canaan Island? Ah, I've seen underground ruins near the town, so that must be where they lead, right? I've heard it's crawling with monsters, though. It would be impossible for me to use that passageway.
Got any new stuff? Ah, so you can only hold up to 9. At that point, you're sold out. And because I'm maxed out currently, let's actually... Does it tell you how many I have, though? I don't think it does. See, I should be down to 6 now. Yeah, you get these quite often, so I'm selling them just so I can make room for more. Yeah, I'm at 6, okay. But we also have Seed of Vitality, max HP plus 5. Okay, sure, why not? You can also sell them for a lot of money, but I would consider that to be a waste, especially since money is not really uncommon right now. Okay, I believe we're supposed to go to Moonset Coast for an optional scene. $37, yeah, that's pretty sizable. Holy crap. Yeah, I think they expect you to wait to do a lot of grinding till you get this, just because you do so much more damage.
Hey, I'm fishing right now! Don't look so surprised, boy. I work when I work, you know?
Okay, not the scene I was expecting. Okay.
Looks like Chief Ord has acknowledged you as a true warrior. I've honestly never met an Arisian like you.
Oh. wants to explain the situation to her.
I wanted to give you...
She hands a plain-looking bracelet to Adol.
It's a bracelet I carved myself. I'm sorry for being afraid of you. And also, thank you for saving me.
One bracelet, yay.
Thank you, Adol.
Well, doesn't she look adorable?
Please come visit us again. My sister and I will be waiting.
I love the stories of this game. It's so charming. So we have our first accessory, the one bracelet. Strength +2 and defense +2. Invitation, plain but well crafted. She's a quick worker too, apparently. Did that over a knife. Certainly aren't a problem anymore. Check up near the bridge first to see who's here. Nobody. Okay. Man, this game's so much fun. Oh well, I got poisoned. Whatever. At this point, I don't think it's really all that bad. Thankfully, unlike the East 2 version of poison, this doesn't actually do major damage over time. Honestly, if the poison was more like this, it wouldn't have been a problem in East 2. And East 1, actually, because it was that one room in the darn tower. All better. I haven't talked about it, but there's also a little red bar beneath your health that tracks your experience, so that's also convenient.
So you're taking a little trip to Canaan Island, eh? I guess you want to see that Pickard sty of a town. Well, you'll see that it can't compare to our island.
You're still a bitch.
Comparing Arisian culture to Redden culture is a sick joke. How can you small-ears be so dense? Comparing Arisian culture...
The chief says that the underground path ahead should lead to Canaan Island. But there are just so many monsters in there right now. Something's up. I thought you'd be able to use it instead of the bridge. But now...
Yeah, I can handle it. I've been through worse, that's for sure. But they'll probably be saved for next time. But yeah, we've got quite some headway into the game already. I gotta say that this game feels just a lot more approachable than the first two games, in the sense that the game doesn't really feel obnoxious when it comes to starting out, nor does it make you do a lot of grinding just to get your basic amenities. I did it anyway just so I could get some items and stuff, but it's by no means required. And I think it's just better that way. I'll be talking more about this later on in the game though. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later.